Ladies and gentlemen, your sweet Zionist prince, Tall the Traveling Clad. Back to you here with another one. We are taking a look at Tucker Carlson today, the wild world of Tucker Carlson. I am your favorite white colonizer. Read the shirt and weep, folks. You can get the shirt at thetravelingclad.com. Let's just dive right into it. We got a lot to look at here. This is our first clip here from Twitter. Nathan Livingston. Tucker Carlson went from praising Israel as a self-reliant nation in 2024 to in 2025 declaring that it couldn't survive a week without U.S. support. Let's take a look at the grift. Let's take a look at the alleged, so we don't get sued, alleged Qatari money.
I think U.S. aid, military aid to Israel and the implied security guarantees, some explicit, but many implied security guarantees of the United States to Israel probably haven't helped Israel that much long term. You know, it's a rich country with a highly capable population. Like every other country, it's probably best if it makes its decisions based on what it can do by itself.
Israel cannot exist without being propped up by the United States. Its nuclear program came from the United States. Its weapons come from the United States. Its economy is supported by the United States.
That country couldn't exist without, not for a week, without U.S. backing. I think U.S. aid, military aid to Israel and the implied...
I just say, for everybody who thinks this is the case, shall we try? Shall we try? Sorry, I had a little hair in my mouth. Shall we try? Shall we test the theory? I mean, here's the deal, Americans who hate Israel. You do benefit from us quite a bit. Let's talk about the aid packages you give us, that $3 billion that's us floated around. 90% of that money is put into discounts on military equipment and weapons that we have to buy from you. So we don't actually get money. We just get discounts on weapons we have to then inflate the American economy to purchase from. And then who does the field work to test out your weapons and technologies? Us. We put it out and we test it. Now, I'm saying this as an American Israeli. The Israeli side of me, we literally cooperate at the highest fucking level militarily. We test out all your fucking equipment for you in real combat situations because we always have to deal with combat. If you want to give up that partnership, there's no problem. I was watching Yishai Fleischer's video the other day. No problem. It's not my preferred method. I do prefer that Israel and America maintain a good relationship. But if you want us to go and purchase weapons from Russia and purchase weapons from India and China, we can do it. We can back off from the aid that you guys give us. Just, you guys don't operate in that manner. You don't want us to do that. You want us to keep buying from you. You're not giving us free money. It's not. I don't know how stupid you think the situation is, but you're not just giving us gifts. The world doesn't work like that, especially not Israel. Also, we don't need your gifts. We don't need your money. We're actually fine. Our economy is massive, one of the biggest in the world, especially per capita. We're really doing fine. We will be fine without America. We were fine at the establishment of the state without America. Again, not my preferred position. I prefer that we maintain a solid relationship of trust and cooperation. I think that would be great. But if that's what you want, let's test it. Let's put it out there. See if you're happier with or without Israel's relationship. We can go for it. We can totally go for it. I foresee you guys complaining about if we start doing intelligence with Russia, if we start doing intelligence with China, if we start buying weapons from them, I think you guys would complain. You would say, hey, Israel's turning into an enemy. We would say, well, you didn't want us to be close to you. You pushed us away. We're a tiny nation. We have to partner up with somebody else like every other small nation. We can't do everything exactly on our own. We have to partner up with other countries. Tucker Carlson, such a disappointment. Let's take a look.
About 48 hours before Charlie Kirk died, Charlie informed people at Turning Point, as well as Jewish donors and a rabbi, that he had no choice but to abandon the pro-Israel cause outright. Okay, Charlie was done. He said it explicitly that he refused to be bullied anymore by the Jewish donors. Did he also express that he wanted to bring me, Candace Owens, back because he was standing up for himself? And then did he, just 48 hours later, conveniently catch a bullet to the throat before our onstage reunion?
In June, for example, during the 12-day war, such as it was with Iran, the U.S. and Israel versus Iran, bombing on all sides. During that short conflict, there are a bunch of Israeli Defense Force officers in the Pentagon that week. And during that week, they enraged American Pentagon staff by just barging into meetings, giving orders, making demands, and nobody did anything about it. How can a foreign military officer barge into military headquarters, even if invited, but barge into a meeting and start demanding, we want this, we want that, you need to get on this? Huh?
Can you guys answer? Did he express?
I'm so like I'm offended. My intelligence is offended, and I want to give a clarity. Tucker and Candace have been in the media world they're both old fucks. They've been in this shit for a long time. They're both old, frail, disgusting fucks. And old and gross. And I'm not being ageist, but them specifically. They're just not doing well for the two of them. I was a fucking travel YouTuber, and I feel like I understand the situation better than the two of them. They both sit there and like, how could this happen? How? Sir, you understand we're fighting a war together, right? Together. Yeah, it makes sense that the army fighting your war in Iran would have certain demands that they're making as they are working together and cooperating at the Pentagon. If you want to frame it as Israeli military officers of a foreign country, no, it's not a foreign country. It's not North Korea. It's the country that's literally doing your fucking bidding. Trump thanked Israel several times for clearing the way to attack the Fordo nuclear facility. Without Israel, that would not have been possible. And without American military equipment, Israel wouldn't have been able to strike Iran. And without Israeli intelligence, America wouldn't have been able to assist Israel. It's a partnership. So it's clear that in high moments of tensity, during a war where nuclear weapons are on the potential table, there's going to be a tense exchange. It's not it's not Cuba rocking up into the Pentagon and saying, hey, bomb this place. It's literally the country you are operating alongside. It's your ally in the fucking war, you retard. But the thing is, he's not retarded. He's getting paid, allegedly, by a foreign government to push this propaganda, and it is so clear. And by the way, I want to give a quick shout out to Tanashi Peter. He used to go by a YouTube channel called Aquarius Wave. People have really reached out to the two of us to collaborate, and we're going to set it up for sure. We talked a little recently about it. But go send him some love right now, because he just made two bomb-ass videos about Tucker belongs to Allah, and this one, her final warning. His final warning to Candace Owens. I watched this whole thing yesterday on Shabbat. It was fantastic. 40-minute video, well worth your time. He dug into his transition between somebody who used to listen to Candace, which is me as well, yeah, to somebody who saw how she just sold out her life and has a demon infested in her, how I've been saying. I don't believe in demons or the devil, but he very eloquently said it. So hopefully me and Tinashe are going to make a video soon together. I really hope we do. But please go support him. And you know what? If you guys were thinking about... I really like this guy a lot. I really, really like this guy. If you guys feel like you want to give to me on Buy Me a Coffee today, and you guys are so generous with me, give to him instead. How about that? Whatever you were going to give to me, buy my merchandise, whatever it is, give to him instead. And please go... Whatever support financial you're going to send me, go send it to him today, because he's awesome, and I really want to support this guy. And please go subscribe to his channel en masse and let him know I sent you. Go give him that little shot of love that we always do. He just dropped a video on Tucker too, so I highly recommend you guys go watch his channel. He's awesome. All right, let's take a look at this next clip.
$180,000 a month.
Second, refresh it.
Carlson's network. The seed money came from a guy named Omid Malik, who's a Pakistani Iranian. He's Pakistani Iranian descent, put up $15 million to start that network. We know that for a fact. It's public knowledge. There was a nonprofit here in the United States that receives its funding from Qatar that pays $180,000 a month, and they paid Tucker to interview the Emir, I believe it was, of Qatar, so on and so forth. So it's unquestionable. We know that there are trips. Tucker's been to Qatar recently. He said it openly. He said it, and we can go through some of those clips if you want. He said it openly at Turning Point.
Is Qatar extreme in their Islam?
So they play both sides very, very well. But here's what we know for certain. They openly, since October 7th, have given hundreds of millions of dollars to Hamas. 350 million for sure, like right after it, they approved to go to Hamas. They have a radical agenda. Tucker Carlson's network.
It seems abundantly clear at this point that if you're a person with a functioning brain, that all the claims that have been put on Israel are actually claims that apply to Hamas. All this intelligence, sabotaging. The only thing that I will say, and I will forever not condemn, but I will criticize my own people for this, specifically American Jews, with this whole concept of labeling everybody as anti-Semitism. I 100% agree. Like the whole cancel culture that American leftist Jews, for the most part, played into. It's not everybody, but a lot of them have played into of canceling people who are seen as Republican or right or disassociating with them, or if somebody even slightly criticized Israel, diving right deep into it and saying it's anti-Semitism. I will call my side out for that forever. It's not right. We should stop doing it. It's not normal. I even did it at some points in the past until I understood how fucked up and damaging it actually was to us. But I will say that it seems abundantly clear at this point that all the claims put on us, on Israel, on the Jews, are coming from fucking Qatar. All of them, one by one.
I'm going to butcher this because I'm not a scholar on it. But essentially, what Nick Land believes is that the Jewish people, they kept the Kabbalah. It eventually becomes digital life, through ones and zeros.
But it's a Gnostic religion, which is to say it's hidden from non-initiates.
Yeah, I mean, there's a mainstream version of it, but it eventually kind of becomes what they believe. It's a precursor to digital life. So what Land and a lot of these people believe is that the actual salvation that the Jewish people provided was keeping Kabbalah, which eventually becomes digital life, which eventually becomes AI, which eventually becomes the creatures in the Book of Revelation, which essentially later go on to destroy humanity and fulfill the Book of Revelation. But that is a good thing. I'm going to butcher.
Couple points to make clear. Jesus Christ, the Messiah, that you guys hold as God, was a Jew from Judea. He lived and died as a Jewish rabbi. When he was killed, it said, Yehoshua Melech HaYehudim on his cross. Pontius Pintius, I'm forgetting the name exactly, who killed him. The Roman who killed him, not the Jew. The Roman who killed him put on Jesus Christ, King of the Jews. Okay? Or sorry, I think he didn't say Christ. They said, I think, Yeshua. Christ came later, the idea of him being a Messiah. If you believe in Jesus as God, Yehoshua as God, you believe in praying to a Jew. All of his followers for the first 100 years or so were Jews. And even after that, all the people who believed in him, the synagogues, were all Jewish Christian synagogues. There was no Christianity early on. It was just Judaism with a belief in Jesus as the Messiah. If you believe in authentic Christianity, you are a Zionist because Jesus, Yeshua, was a Zionist. There is no question about it. There's no theory about it. That's the truth. How do I know? I've been to his synagogue, Capernaum, where he first preached the gospel. What do you have there from 2,000 years ago? A big-ass Star of David. This guy, Jesus, your God, was a throbbing, vehement Zionist, and he loved the land of Israel, Judea, which he was born in, and he loved the Jewish people. Everything else is extra. That's an important point you need to remember as a Christian. If you're coming up with theories that the Jews, and Jesus predicted that the Jews were going to create AI to finish the book of Revelation so we could bring on Armageddon, sir, you need help. Sir, you need help. You need help now. You need to seek help. What you really need to do is come to Israel, not with the Israeli government. Come to Israel with me. Come to Israel with a brown guy who looks like Jesus, who shares the same blood as Jesus. Don't come with some AIPAC organization. Come with me. I'll take you. We'll go on the 86 bus from Savidol. We'll go straight to Tveria, and I'll walk you there. No government, no picture, just you and me. Let's go. I'm not paid by the government. No one's helping me. I don't get any assistance or aid from any Jew in the world. It's just me and my audience. If my audience cancels their Patreon subscription, I don't eat. It's just us. Come with me, I'll take you. If you have any doubts about any of it, I will take you personally. Fucking idiots. Jesus, man. This is from Dave Rubin. Shout out to Dave Rubin. I love him. Dave Rubin's been really supportive of my work, too. Fuck yeah. Love you, Dave Rubin. Guy obsessed with Jews on a show of another guy obsessed with Jews asking why people are talking about Jews.
And you do see it a lot online where everybody on, your X feed is talking about the Jews. How is that good? It's not good for the Jews. It's not good for anybody else. It's all kind of a species of mental illness. And because it doesn't reflect reality. Like in real life, I have a million interests and concerns. In fact, almost all of them that have nothing to do with Jews or Israel, or like it's just not an obsession for me at all. And you do see,
he may be senile. I don't know. He may have a tumor in his brain. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not here to like put that kind of energy out there, but I don't know. I mean, have you guys seen that clip of all the hold on, I gotta go on my Twitter feed and find it for you guys. It's very funny. AP tweeted it out, Apostate Prophet, the other day. But actually, there was a better clip than just this one. This is the new right. Somebody wrote, I'm glad he clarified. I thought this was the Queers for Palestine flyer. Andrew Tate. I don't even know who this is. Myron Games. Fucking Sneeko. Nick Fuentes and Kanye. But wait, there was something that was a bunch of them yelling. It was very funny. Maybe it's been deleted since then. I don't know. I can't find it. My Twitter feed is packed. Anyways, I can't find it. But it was very funny. It was like a clip of Candace, Anna Kasparian, all these people being fucking creeps. And they're all kind of like not together. I'm not here to like start gauging who's normal, who's not normal. But it's kind of like clear these people are not. They're a little unhinged. Bosch Faustin says, yes, Tucker Carlson fans, he indeed bows to Muslims, but only to the filthy rich ones. And those of you who think that this is so bad that you claim it to be, has to be AI. Here's a video where I got a screenshot from. He's an Islam whore. Accept it. I don't like this idea of calling him an Islam whore. He's a whore to Qatari money. It's not about Islam. It's not even like necessarily like the people in Qatar are following a good version of Islam. People all over the region, the true Muslims have disassociated with Qatar. Saudi Arabia, UAE, Bahrain, all of them are disassociated with Qatar completely. They have alienated. They made it a pariah state because of how much it breeds and feeds off of terrorism. I wouldn't call this an Islam thing. This is dirty Qatari money. It is a Jeffrey Epstein scandal, but nobody's paying attention to it because Muslims are involved. It's fucked. A Muslim convert just shot up a church. Tucker Carlson won't talk about that. He will keep ranting about Israel. Why? Because the people killing us own him. Yeah. I mean, I think the evidence is pretty clear at this point that he's in bed with the Qataris. Allegedly. Tucker Carlson raises $15 million for new media venture with backing from financier Omid Malik. Malikistan, baby. We're going to Malikistan now. This is amazing. Big congrats to Tucker Carlson for winning Qatar's Best Foreign PR Agent Award. What a little, he looks like a blowfish here. God damn. I don't like these people, man. I really don't. Look, they make me tired. All right. Let's see here. Oh, this may be the clip I was just talking about on TikTok.
She can connect any two events in history with yarn, thumbtacks, and unwarranted confidence. She doesn't need sources. She is the source. She once debated herself and lost twice. Intelligence agencies follow her Twitter just to see what they're doing next. She never met an obvious explanation she couldn't turn into a confusing 2-hour podcast. She possesses priceless secrets, but will share them with anyone for a small subscription fee. In her world, all roads lead to Israel, even cul-de-sacs. She is the most kooky podcaster in the world, But then again, the feds told us to say that.
Yep. I think the money trail is clear, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure if there's much debate to be had about it. Apply all the conspiracy theories about Israel straight to Candace Owens and to Carlson. And I think the rabbit hole, it makes it pretty clear who's in bed with the Qataris. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you. Become a white colonizer right now by buying the merchandise, and I'll see you in the next one. I love you a long time. Goodbye, clats.
Has this ever happened to you? Hey, are you a Zionist? What is this hesitation? You think Judah the Maccabee was hesitating when he's fighting for Israel? Here, take this. You think Queen Esther hesitated before stopping Haman from ending the Jews of Persia? Well, hey Habibi, you think Herzl thought he was a white colonizer as he Zionized the Jews of Europa? Listen kid, I don't care if you're a Muslim, a Jew, or a Christian. You're a Zionist, right? Yeah. Well, a good Zionist goes to thetravelingclad.com and buys some provocative merchandise. They do? Absolutely, a pinch of I have some incredible designs for you, Yeled. They say everything promised to you 3,000 years ago. Here, take a shirt with a matching hat. For you, good price. They say they kick you from 109 countries. Here, join the 109 club. Take shirt and matching hat. For you, good price. Habibi, you want to Zionize? Here, take shirt, matching hat. You like Kuba Select shel Safta? Here, take shirt, matching hat. Take sticker, take hoodie, take, good price, take, good price, take, good price, take, good price, take. Yossi, achi, he understand you, stop! A good Zionist goes to thetravelingclad.com and buys merch. Yalla, Habibi, for you, good price.
If you don't want to buy any merchandise, the best way to support me is by donating on Buy Me a Coffee, my PayPal, or becoming a member on my Patreon. Your support is very much needed and very much appreciated. Thank you.